What's going on, people? Today I'm going to let you know what I think of the SOS Performance Drop Kit, along with all the other parts that I've installed. Also, stay to the end to see what else is going to be installed. Before we walk around the truck, let me tell you what I put this truck through. Of course, I drove it through city streets, highways, tollways, all across North Texas. Then I drove 650 miles to Juarez, cruised around a bit there. Leaving Juarez, I hit some mountain roads and canyon roads towards Krill, another 350 miles there. After Krill, I went to Cuauhtemoc, drove around the streets there. Once vacay was over, drove 800 miles straight back home. FYI, Juarez, Krill, Cuauhtemoc, they're all cities in the state of Chihuahua, Mexico. The truck did carry my wife, kids, mom, myself, and the bed was loaded with luggage, so not a heavy load, but not exactly empty either. If you guys are interested in me documenting the routes that I took in separate videos, let me know in the comments. And now, finally, a message from my sponsor, me. First, I want to thank all my viewers. If you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe. You're going to get to see this truck go from a fully stock Toyota Tundra to something you can build in your garage. I'm going to make detailed installation videos, reviews, and even let you pick out some parts that I'm going to be doing installing in this truck. So yeah, like, subscribe, and let's get to it, man. All right, let's start off in the front. I installed the drop kit on my factory shocks. This truck has over 100,000 miles, and I completely regret not upgrading the shocks, whether I stayed with the factory equipment or the upgraded Bilsteins. If you're going to do this drop kit on a vehicle that has over 100,000 miles on original shocks, just go ahead and replace them. I already replaced the rear with the lower shocks from Bilstein, which was a great improvement. I am going to do the fronts next. I'm going to get the Bilstein struts, so that should give me a better ride. The upper and lower control arms, I did see some improvement on the tightness of my steering, but the biggest improvement really came from the inner and outer tie rods. Those things changed the dynamics of my steering a lot. I do not regret going overboard on that. I would do that again. The only issue that I really saw, other than the obvious blown out shocks, is if you look at my upper tie rod on this passenger side, everything is tightened as much as possible, but the boot climbed up, and you see this gap in between there that doesn't look good. It's tight, it's not going anywhere, but that doesn't look right. So I'm going to have to do a warranty process on this. You know, that's one of the things that I don't like about the aftermarket, but hey, it's a lifetime warranty from Napa, so let's see if they honor it. Other than that, on my front end, it's great. The driving, I think my biggest weakness right now are the tires, other than the shock. I am going to do either Pirelli Scorpion AS Plus, Pirelli Scorpion ATR, Yokohama Prada Spec X, or the Yokohama Geolander HTs. Let me know which ones you prefer. I'll go ahead and write them down in the bottom. That way we can take a vote, see which tires you'd like to see on my truck. Let's go ahead and move to the back. Here in the rear, the only thing I did was the drop kit as well as the lower shocks. Again, I used to bottom out a lot with the factory shocks. The lower shocks did help out a lot, actually, and definitely recommend them. My truck still does bottom out here and there. So I think maybe if they offer like a little shock extender kit, that would help out a lot. Also, when it comes to performance in the rear end, I don't have a sway bar in the back. So I'm interested in a sway bar. Don't know exactly which one I'm trying to get. But still, it does bottom out a lot. They don't have a shock extender. So for my next install, I am going to install the SOS Performance airbags. Surprise! Probably not a surprise to most of you, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and install these as well. I'm gonna make a full in-depth video of how to get these installed. Same thing with my front struts. Once I get those in, I am going to do a full video on how to get your old ones out and the new ones in, as well as some pointers for removing the upper and lower control arms. I don't think I'm going to remove them yet. I do drive this truck quite a bit. I did talk to Napa for the front end. They said I have to take them out. They have to look at them, see if they're warrantyable. That's going to be a little annoying because I'm going to take them off, and how am I supposed to get to Napa? So I got to figure that out. But yeah, next install is these airbags as well as my front shocks. Please let me know what tires you think I should put in this truck. And yeah, let's get a little bit more into detail. The drive in Mexico, if you live in Krill or Cuauhtemoc, don't get this drop kit. There's too much elevation change, a lot of bottoming out. Don't do it. Not worth it. In the Dallas area and El Paso, even Juarez, the truck is manageable. I mean, it does bottom out. Again, I did have the bed loaded with luggage. In Juarez, I did have the bed unloaded. The cab was always full of people, though. That being said, it still drove nice. I already had the rear shocks in the back, so that really did help out. I did notice that one of my shocks was blown out in the front over there. I don't know if it happened over there or probably not. Like I said, my truck is 100,000 miles, so I'm going to replace the front shocks, the front struts, and we'll take it from there. What else? I did hit high speeds. I was going around 90 miles an hour in some highways back and forth in Mexico, of course, because I wasn't going 90 miles an hour here in Texas. There are no 90 miles per hour roads here. That being said, it was a nice stress test for my truck. It was in the heat of the summer. It performed well. It performed really well. Not as good as I wanted it to. Again, it's my fault. Let's see what happens when I put these front struts on, as well as the airbags. I also did load this truck full of dirt in the back. It definitely bottomed out a lot more. So the bags should definitely help that out. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any more questions, let me know down in the comments. I can respond in the comments, or if you want me to shoot another video, I can. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and until next time.